The city never stops. Not here, not in the noise, the lights, the movement. This is River Road. People walk these streets every day, fast, focused, like nothing exists beyond what they can see. But every city has a line, and once you cross it, the rules change. I didn't come here looking for anything, but the deeper you go, the more the city disappears. The noise fades first, then the light. I decided to walk today because I have a feeling, and that feeling makes me belong here. I'm going to walk with you, ladies and gentlemen, because this space that I'm going to is under a bridge, and that space feels very different. I started to start my journey on this junction ambayo near River Road, heading down to the most notorious street in the city. This place that I'm going to, hapo simu zinaibiwa every single day. Whether you are in a vehicle or you are walking, phone snatching is very high. So walk with me, ladies and gentlemen, as we walk together. And at first you start noticing things. Not people, but presence. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to walk kwa sababu in this place that we are headed to is a place like no other. This place has a record, has a history of the most notorious street in the whole city. You are going to walk with me and witness what goes down here, because where we are headed to is a place like no other. You know what makes this place dangerous? You know, down here you don't always see who's watching you. Every step echoes louder than it should, and every shadow stretches longer that it makes sense. Kila mtu amejaa, na hizi ni masaa za jioni, 6 p.m. in the East African time, and every corner feels like it's hiding something, waiting. Here you don't walk freely. You don't walk freely here. You calculate. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen, because this street is known as the most notorious street in the whole country. I'm going to walk this street. Follow me, because here you will start noticing things. Ladies and gentlemen, here you listen first and you become keen. Who's following you and what are the instincts? Because I want you to understand something. Here you move like you are not supposed to be seen, because maybe you are not. This place has its own rhythm, and if you don't understand it, you become part of it. Become part of the story. Utaibiwa simu or something like that, because phones disappear here. People move differently here. Ladies and gentlemen, this place is quick, is quiet, and intentional. You can see some men taking some shower. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen, because not everything that happens under this city is meant to be witnessed. And you feel that. Not as fear, not as pressure. Like the space itself is pushing you to leave. The longer you stay, the more exposed you become. But I decided to stay as raw passport. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen, because what you notice here is unique, and what you see on this street is nothing short of reality. This is a bridge wase wanatumia kupita, na chini yake kuna wase ambao wana survive. We are going to walk and see and witness together this place that is just present. It is so loud that you cannot avoid it. And this place is known as the most notorious street in the whole city. And I'm going here. Walk with me because I'm going to witness this place firsthand. If you follow me, and if you hit that subscribe button, if you hit that comment section and say what happened and what is your story behind this street that you've heard of. Above this bridge, the city is alive, predictable, structured, and loud. Down on this street, it's something else extremely. No rules, no safety, no guarantees, just space, tension, and presence. Now, fire burning without a face behind it. This isn't empty. It just looks that way. It just looks that way. And that's what makes it dangerous. Because down here, you don't always see who's watching you. Every step echoes louder than it should. And every shadow touches every place here. Kuna wasi wana survive hapo. Kwa hiyo choche wameanza moto because this is 6 p.m. in East African time. And I'm going to walk with precision. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen, because every corner here feels like it's hiding something. And right here, there is something hidden. I'm going to show you because above is a bridge that is so active. And below it, this is crazy because there is a person who lives here. Not one, not two, but a group. I understand that this place is a place like no other. You start noticing things, not people, but presence. A mattress where no one is sleeping. Look, I'm below the bridge. I can see something. What do you see? I see a mattress. A mattress where no one is sleeping. A blanket that still holds shape. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, this is a place like no other. You don't walk here freely like I told you. You calculate. You calculate, ladies and gentlemen. Not everything that happens under the city is meant to be witnessed. And you feel that. Do you feel that? Not as fear, but as pressure. Like the space itself is pushing you to leave. The longer you stay, the more exposed you become. Not because something happens, but because something could at any moment. That's tension, that's the reality. Above the city is alive, predictable, structured, and loud. And maybe that's the point, because some parts of a city were never meant to be understood, only survived. Adios.